another big day of championship wrestling. Hello again, everybody. Lance Russell and Dave Brown. And son of a gun, we got an opening bout in here that I am looking forward to, David.
Bring this one on real quick. Boy, Tony is going to be here, and he is going to be going against the king today, Jerry Lawler. Opening match. That's just the opener.
That's just opener.
Imagine what we got coming up after that. We will have Allan West in here, part of a tag team match. The Hunter will be here this week. He'll be teamed with Don Bass. It's going to be a big, powerful team, tag team there. Then Big Lou, Jerry Bryant, the Medics will be here. Bubba, Goliath will be here too. And a little bit later on, we'll be looking at Mr. Rising Sun Shima and his partner Tarzan Goto. And one of the guys he'll be going against, Soul Train Jones. Good day coming up.
Okay, International Heavyweight Champ. We're going to be seeing a lot of it. Well, Bruno's been running that big mouth about gimme Lawler and this and that and titles and all. Well, this isn't a title today, but he's got Lawler in there. Boy, Tony and the King coming up right after we take time out for this. Hey, we're waiting for that opening bout, but before we get to it, here's the guy that's been wanting Jerry Lawler in action.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. I got something to say first.
I believe it.
There's something going on around here that I'm not happy about. I don't know if you're behind it. I don't know if Jerry Lawler's behind it. I don't know if Eddie Lawler's behind it. I don't know who's behind it. I want the cameraman to zoom in on this hat here. I'm not very happy with what I see here. It says Bruno the Weasel. Well, I'm not happy about it. If I see anybody wearing this hat, they're going to get a lawsuit. When I find out who put out this hat, they're going to get a lawsuit. If I see you wearing one of these hats, you're going to get a lawsuit. If I see Dave Brown wearing one of these hats, he's going to get a lawsuit. If I see any of these redneck goofball kids wearing this hat, they're going to get a lawsuit. Is that clear, Lance Russell?
That's the special Bruno is a Weasel hat, huh?
All right, you going to rub it in? You going to rub it in? I think you love it. They should have one since Lance Russell was banana nose. Remember that? Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now then, enough about that. I'm disgusted about it. I'm going to put a stop to it, like that. But let me talk about something that's making me happy instead of what's making me miserable. Everybody's talking about Jerry Lawler's coming back. Jerry Lawler's the king. Jerry Lawler's coming back on top, see? Jerry Lawler wants to beat a man. Well, to beat a man, you got to beat the man. And here's the man right here, Boy Tony. And right here today on TV, in front of 20 billion people or whatever, this man here is going to humiliate Jerry Lawler. Tell him. Tell him, Boy Tony.
That's right, Lance Russell. I believe I have more talent in my little finger than Jerry Lawler has. He's the queen of wrestling, and I'm going to beat him right here today and become a top contender in the whole world.
That's right.
Okay, well, all I can say is everything you say here, he's got to pay for right in the ring, right in there.
Yes, Russell, you just watch the match and speak. Boy Tony, the new king of professional wrestling, the drag king.
Okay. We're ready for it. To the ring goes. He'll be out here. If you'll go on over there, we'll get right on to it.
This one should be. Boy Tony and Bruno over on the left of your screen. Boy Tony out of St. Louis, Missouri, 241 pounds. Over on the right, Memphis, Tennessee, 234 pounds. The King, Jerry Lawler. One fall, 10-minute time limit match. Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Take ball and take his dress off.
Bell sounds, and here we go.
Here we go, he's right. Boy, Lawler is out of there storming. Now, Jerry's trademark is, and he doesn't mean it to be that way, but it just seems like it. Jerry's normally a slow starter, isn't he, Dave?
Yes, he is. However,
Bruno may have brought out the best in him.
He may have brought out the best, the best in him, and also Last few matches, Lawler has come out kind of with a mission. Hasn't been quite that slow getting going. He's got, Tony back into the ropes here. Fires him into the ropes across the way.
Tony saw him when he was coming out of the slingshot effect there and grabbed a hold of the ropes, and that saved a big knot on the jaw.
I didn't see him doing either one at that particular time, however, Bruno.
How about running after? That's a third.
Running after boy Tony, that's right.
Bruno getting a little warning from the king. Bruno, by comparison, is almost dressed up today, Dave. You notice that?
Yeah.
He's got a neat little hat on. And
Some boots, yeah.
not quick enough.
What a giant mistake boy Tony just made. Tony is not that fast anymore with all that weight he carries around. And Lawler saw him coming a long way off and just moved. Minor setback, says Bruno.
Certainly. Well, Lawler right after Bruno. Okay.
Lawler, boy Tony back into the turnbuckles. Referee Jerry Calhoun says, King, you got a break. We want him out of the corner. Lawler fires him across the way. Hey, Tony moved, but Lawler caught himself.
Not legal, but it sure was pretty.
Boy Tony says, hey, look how smart I am. Lawler says, not so fast. Downtown Bruno wandering around down at ringside here. The manager of boy Tony. Tony hanging back close to the corner. Crowd getting on him. I think they called him Fatty, weren't they?
Gee, I don't know why. The king enjoyed that one. Now the referee's kind of doing a number on him. Telling him about using the fist. And that will not slow him down.
Tony wants to be declared the winner here. He said, hey, he hit me with a fist, and you should disqualify him immediately, referee. Calhoun had to have warned Lawler about using the fist already. Oh.
Right in the right hand, Tony popped him a good one, but Lawler came right back and blasted him on.
Punch. If that's all he knows how to do is punch, I'm sick and tired of the fist. He don't know how to do nothing but punch. He can't wrestle. He should be a boxer. I'm sick of the fist. I'm tired of the fist. Become Muhammad Ali of Jerry Lawler. I'm sick of it.
You're not nearly as tired of it as boy Tony is, Bruno. Oh, they got the weasel chant going.
Drops down. The fist was doubled again, and again the referee is warning him about it.
Third time it's been on Jerry about using that fist.
We have passed the 5-minute mark in this one. Lawler, boy Tony, with downtown Bruno in boy Tony's corner. Another mistake by boy Tony. Lawler moved, and Tony's fist was just ran right into the mat.
And he was hammering him, too. Yeah. Really going to hammer him. One fall, 10-minute time limit match. Boy Tony and Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, look out. Bruno from outside with a choke on the King. After Boy Tony had hit him with a fist.
You're asking for it, Bruno.
Lawler hit again by the right fist. Boy Tony. Ooh, he really unloaded on him that time. Another right hand. Look out.
Comes the strap. One more.
Oh, Bruno trips him. Look out. Boy Tony dropped down. Lawler had moved. Whoa.
We said you were asking for it, Bruno. Sunset flip. Lawler's got him. 2, 3. Yeah.
King gets him, but look out. Goliath. And Big Bubba out here. Goliath in the ring. He takes a swing at Lawler. There's Big Bubba. Big Bubba got him. Look out. Bubba and Goliath. Double teaming on Lawler. Lawler moves and they run together. And the King out of the ring leaves both of the super heavyweights lying there. Lawler with the victory in the match. 6 minutes, 59 seconds, and the victory after the match, too.
Bubba saying, I thought you had him. Goliath saying, I thought you had him. It didn't work out that way, and downtown Bruno, you want him. Oh, really? Hey, let him go. Maybe Jerry will come on back out here. I'd love to see it. Bruno's stripping down. Oh, that massive body. I can't stand it.
I tell you what, I think that right hand Lawler hit him with knocked something loose up there. You know?
You got that right.
Wow.
Big Bubba holding downtown Bruno. Yeah, he had a lot of nerve and had a pretty good right hand, too. But you're the one you're talking
He got a lot of nerve laying his hands on me last wrestle. This is only beginning. He's going to pay for that. He's going to pay for that. He got an awful lot of nerve touching downtown Bruno. He's going to regret the day he ever hated you. That's right.
Okay, downtown Bruno, manager of the... I hear you, Bruno. As they lead him off, the final official decision was that the King is the winner. What was that time again?
6 minutes, 59 seconds.
6 minutes, 59. We got more of that big action coming up, and we're going to be back to Championship Wrestling in a moment. Okay, big Wednesday night action, Evansville Coliseum, brother. You got one coming up. Downtown Bruno's hair will be going in the match when Bubba and Goliath go against Jarrett.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something, Evansville, Indiana. You saw Jarrett and Travis make me a cake made out of X-Lax. You saw them punch me in the face, but you ain't going to see them shave my head, and we're going to walk out of there with the Southern Tag Team titles. That's about all I got to say to these hillbillies.
Evansville may see it. Ball Bruno will see. Hey, listen, there's going to be a match between the world champion, Nick Bockwinkel, and Soul Train. The champ had this to say.
Mr. Lawler, maybe what Mr. Rich and Mr. Idle said, you may be an ingrate. Now, I don't offer my services cheaply. I'm the heavyweight champion of the world to come and give you some assist. So, Soul Train Jones, as the championship committee, has seen fit that you have a shot at the heavyweight champion of the world, and I'm sure you realize that the problems I had with Mr. Lawler is just part of the overall experience that I have under my belt. So bring all your muscles, all your strength, bring everything you've got, dig, claw, and scratch. I want to keep the heavyweight title.
Following the world title match with Soul Train, you'll see a tag match you will not forget. It will be Idle and Rich going against the King, Jerry Lawler, and Bam Bam Bigelow. Idle and Rich had these comments to make about the match.
I told you, Jerry Lawler, you couldn't trust Nick Bockwinkel. I'm going to tell you now, too, you can't trust Bam Bam Bigelow.
You're a fool, Lawler. Look at the list, and the list is endless. Idol, Rich, Valiant, Dundee, and the list goes on and on. Bockwinkel, and now it's going to be Bigelow. You have no friends. Nobody likes you, Lawler, and I'm at the top of the list. As a matter of fact, I hate your stinking guts. You're not a man, Lawler. You're only half a man now. And I'm going to tell you one thing. When Tommy Rich and the greatest all-around athlete, yours truly, walk down that aisle to face you and Bigelow, the biggest surprise in your life awaits you. Promise.
Okay, in the ring right now, Allan West and Pat Tanaka is not here. Jerry Garmin is in with Allan. And coming to the ring, their opponents, Dave.
You're right. This match is going to be a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. And with Allan West and Jerry Garmin at a total weight of 460 pounds. Across the way, the total weight is 532 pounds. As you're looking at the big guy over here on the far left, and now on the far right, Don Bass out of Arkansas. And going with him, of course, out of Black Rock Mountain, Georgia, the Hunter. And the Hunter's mascot, Bambi, over in the corner. This one, a one-fall, 10-minute time limit. Allan West out of Zuma Beach, California, starts against the Hunter.
Well, he's a specimen, isn't he, Dave?
Well, it certainly is, yeah.
Well, neither one of them are slouches,
Yeah,
but I was talking about Allan West.
Both of them are pretty well athletically inclined and are in terrific shape. West, the heavier of the two, the bigger overall.
The Hunter, a block of solid muscle, and he's just facing a bigger block in Allan West over there. Allan, who is an iron pumper from Zuma Beach, California, and what we've seen of him, this youngster can go. Whoa, yeah, see that muscle? Oh, that's how big it is, and he gets him with a drop kick, pops him down, snaps him over with the arm, and the Hunter's got himself quite a veteran partner today, Dave.
Yeah, he does, and big Don Bass. Don weighs in at 300 pounds, 301, I think it is. He's big, and he's tough, and he has been around, as you say. Hunter, with Allan West back in the corner, using that opportunity to pound on him about the midsection. Allan West moves. Good balance. Boy, Allan West has looked very good every time we've seen him in the few weeks that he's been in the territory. Bar on the left arm. Good little half twist on it. There, he gets the Hunter down to the mat. Shoulders are down. The referee started to count. Allan, with his feet in the position they're in, not able to hold the shoulders down when you got a guy with the upper body strength that the Hunter has, but gave him something to think about anyway. Here comes big Don Bass in.
Whole different style when you wrestle a guy like Bass, because he is, he is not the muscular body that the Hunter has. He's a block, and I mean plenty of it. This guy runs right at 300 pounds, and it's a different kind of a strategy, and we'll see how Allan copes with him. Not very well at this second. Oh, yeah. Nice maneuver. But Bass, look at the veteran.
Yeah, heads for those ropes, leans out to get the break. You know, that's an excellent point you have made. The total different style between the Hunter and Don Bass, and it's got to take you a moment to adjust to those different styles. And there's part of that style, a right fist by Bass. Oh, look at West. He's got some upper body strength too, doesn't he? If he can body slam 300 pounds that easily. Hunter coming back in. Hunter out of Black Rock Mountain, Georgia.
Tag on Jerry Garmin. First time Jerry's been in.
Another quick tag on Allan West, who is back. Garmin back back in there against this Hunter. Hunter seizes the opportunity, goes to work on him, and pulls him over to their corner, over to the corner of Bass and the Hunter. That could be a key, because now Jerry is a good 10 feet away from the tag on Allan West, his partner.
Don pops the head into that turnbuckle in there, really slams him hard. Jerry Garmin, trying to crawl out of harm's way, moves right over toward the Hunter in that corner, but Bass snaps him across the ring, catches him with a very large arm. Ooh.
Garmin got him in the midsection, but Bass right back on him. Now Bass, look out, holding him up, while the Hunter let him have it with a forearm. Bambi from outside.
Yeah, we learned right off the bat from the first week she was in here, you got to keep your eye on that little lady outside the ring, because she'll bite you like a black widow. Chinlocks him from behind with that knee planted right up there in between the shoulder blades, a little higher, and pulling back on that chin with both hands. Allan West a long way away from Jerry Garmin. There's a whip. The Hunter puts him in. Ooh, yeah. I mean, a dandy. What a drop kick. Count of one. But Jerry Garmin gamely fights his way out from under it after a pounding drop kick. Nice knee lift. Jerry staggers to the corner. There's the tag on the larger Allan West. Don Bass goes after Garmin, dumps him down on the floor. Allan and the Hunter still going at it, center of the ring. Referee trying to break up some action down on the floor as Bass rams Garmin's head. Oh, look out. Here comes Bambi up from behind, jumps on the back. That's going to be a disqualification as West just getting ready to slam Bambi. And the Hunter gloms him, says, come on, let's get out of here. And Bambi goes flying. The Hunter, and here comes Don Bass. It's a disqualification, though. It is going to go to the team of Allan West and Jerry Garmin.
5 minutes, 54 seconds to time on it. West and Jerry Garmin do get the victory here over the Hunter and his partner, Don Bass.
Yeah, it was an interesting match up until the point that Bambi decided to take part in it, and I think that Allan is finding out that this neck of the woods gets a little rough and tough. I'm glad you won it. I know, Allan, you weren't particularly pleased with the disqualification, but hey, you're looking good in here. We're delighted to see that.
Well, it seems to me, Lance, when I started this match, it was 2-on-2.
That's right.
And why can't they keep the rules straight?
Well, that's because the Hunter, you had him in trouble. She decided to interfere and jump up on your back. I noticed that you didn't have any hesitation. You turned around, were getting ready to glom her when he nailed you from behind.
Well, Lance, there's no room for a lady in the ring with me. If she wants to get in there and fight like a man, because that's how I fight. Like Hunter and Bambi, next time any one of you lay a hand on me from behind, I'm going to knock your teeth out, man or woman.
Okay, Allan West. Didn't take him long to get around to finding out that you got to do what you got to do. We're going to take time out because we got to, and we'll be back in just a moment. Indicates that the Memphis Vice on their way. Maddox, not the original Maddox, but this is a big team. And here comes Big Lou. Lou, how you doing, partner?
Good. This is supposed to be a Memphis Vice match, but my partner Jerry Bryant's kind of under the weather. Get way up, brother. So I asked one of the men in the back to be my partner for the day. So fellas, hit it.
You got you a good partner today? Okay, Lou saying Jerry Bryant is down, and that's true. The action, as it will on everybody, sooner or later, takes the toll on you. Jerry's temporarily out of it. And no bad.
Partner?
Yeah, boy. Soul Train. Johnny on the spot, ready to go. David?
Old Train Jones stepping up to the ring. This one is going to be a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. Introducing from Memphis, Tennessee, Big Lou Winston, and from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Soul Train Jones. They're going against the team of the Maddox out of parts unknown. And the match again is a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. Maddox, by the way, weigh in at a total of about 498 pounds. A couple of big guys. Lou Winston starting against him. Ow. Lou wasted no time running one of them out of the ring with a good drop kick. Boy, he knocked him down to the mat, and the medic took the opportunity to get out of the ring and walk around on the floor to get back to his corner. Kind of trying to slow the tempo down just a little bit.
Yes, I guess. We're talking about Jerry Bryant being under the weather, Dave, and you and I were talking just a moment ago in there. It's a funny thing that the people, it is really strange as long as we've been around wrestling. When a guy gets hurt, he kind of just disappears from the scene, and what he does is go to his hometown or whatever and recuperates and all, and the people don't hear anything about him, and he just kind of disappears from the scene. I'm not indicating, whoa! Soul Train had to get up quick, did it again with a nice drop kick. We had an incident seeing that drop kick that involved a match that took place with John Paul, outstanding young wrestler from Minneapolis, going against Goto. Goto caught him with a vicious drop kick, and it ended up, and John Paul having to be operated on. We're delighted that he's up and about again, but those things happen, and you just don't see them. The people don't really know what the guys are having to go through in recuperation and all of that.
That's true.
Big Lou back in the ring again. Pops a medic across. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty sizable team in Lou and Soul Train.
Yeah, on both sides of the ring, you got good size.
Yes.
Good matchup size-wise, in fact. Lou went for the cover. He got a 1 count. A slam on the medic.
Beauty. But the medic, sizable enough that he was able to kick out of it. There's the tag on the Train. He's on the second rope. Drilled in.
Yeah, right hand to the top of the head. Got a 2 count out of him that time. Medic over to the corner. Quick tag on his partner. He's had enough. One's out of there.
Did the right thing. That's go for help, and he got it. Soul Train, the international heavyweight champion. Soul Train will be back. He is already scheduled for a match today, but when Jerry was unable to wrestle today, Big Lou evidently got the Soul Train to say, hey, man, I'm right there with you. I don't mind being in 2 matches. Medic hustled in, fired across to the elbow. Caught him good. I mean, he dumped him. What a physical specimen this Soul Train Jones is. Suplex. And a count of 2 again. The medic able to get the shoulder up.
Soul Train had thoughts about taking the mask off. He was encouraged by the crowd. Yeah, take it off. Double clothesline. Winston with a cover. 2, but a 2 count is all. Big Lou picking him up. Medic zipped a right hand into the midsection. There's another one. Winston. Body slam.
Boy, he crotched him and scooped him right up. And, you know, both of these medics are big guys. And it just never ceases to amaze me how a guy who knows what he's doing can handle somebody as Lou did that medic. And look at Soul Train, a backdrop that puts him down center of the ring. Train staying around behind him. Grapevines that leg. Side suplexes him down. 2. He got him this time. Yeah, boy.
4 minutes, 28 seconds. Going to be the time on it. And Lou Winston did, in fact, pick himself a very good partner for that match, Soul Train Jones, as they get the victory over the Medics.
Happily, we'll see Train back a little bit later on. Right now, though, we're going to take time out. Be back in a moment. Ooh, an action-packed 60 seconds right here, friend. We're talking about Weepin' Wednesday coming to Evansville, and I mean at the Coliseum, because there are going to be a lot of folks weeping, a lot of them smiling and cheering when that night is over with. You're going to want to be there. That's the only thing I know for a living fact. Listen to the card. Boy Tony against Paul Diamond. Allan West against the Hunter. International Tag Championship when Mr. Rising Sun Shima and Tarzan Goto against the Superfly. Jimmy Snuka and his partner, JT Southern, returns. Southern tag titles with those titles against Downtown Bruno's hair with Big Bubba and Goliath, and Jeff and Billy trying to put the bald on Bruno. AWA World Heavyweight Champion Nick Bockwinkel defends against Soul Train Jones, and then a grudge tag match of the year. We're talking about the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol and Wildfire Tommy Rich against the King and his partner Bam Bam Bigelow, all Wednesday. Okay, to the ring we go.
And this match is going to be a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. Introducing at a total of 474 pounds out of Bartlett, Tennessee, the Bryant Brothers, Robert and Randy. And going against them in a total of 821 pounds. From Atlanta, Georgia, Big Bubba. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Goliath.
Miami, Florida. Big Bubba's from Miami, Florida.
Big Bubba's from Miami, Florida.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I know.
Downtown Bruno is over here at the table. He is out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, too.
That's exactly.
Don't you hate it when Bruno's right?
I sure
Boy,
do.
I do. It's rare, I can tell you that.
Once a lifetime we'll give him, right?
Yeah.
Always right. That's called well done. Not rare. Look at this guy in here. Give me a break. Give me a break. Look at these people. I wish we had some competition on television. You know what I mean? The people out there, you know, we want them to see us beat somebody, not beat two non-entities, not beat two nobodies, because that's what you got here, two nobodies. You probably don't even know what their names are, Lance Russell, because I certainly don't.
Well, I don't know that it's going to make their day, whether you know their name or not, Bruno.
Oh, Lance Russell, if I managed them, they would be the happiest two rugrats on the face of the earth. But they know that they don't have a smell when it comes to Downtown Bruno, because that's just the way it is. Look at this poor guy.
Robert Bryant, head going
Yellow's
into the
right.
turnbuckle
Yellow's
there.
right. See on his knees and on his wrist there, yellow. Yellow's his color. Look at his card. Boom!
Mighty Goliath holding, Big Bubba pitching, and Robert Bryant was the recipient. Boy, he is peeled across the ring by Bubba, and there's a tag on Randy.
Oh, yeah, baby. That ain't the only tattoo he's going to have when this match is over. Believe me, he's going to have a lot of black and blue tattoos up and down his body, brother. That's what turns us on, see? Because beating these guys don't mean nothing, because they are nothing. It's like beating nothing. You got to hurt them. You got to make them suffer, which is what we're going to do to all the competition, if you want to call it that. Billy Travis, Jeff Jarrett, Jerry Lawler, the Memphis Vice, Soul Train Jones, Allan West, whatever. There is no competition here, and what little competition there is, we're going to eliminate it. Then we're going to make a challenge, like I said before, and I'll say it again, to anybody that wrestles, that boxes, that fights, plays football, plays frisbee, plays checkers. We want to fight you. We want to hurt you. We want to eliminate the competition. Get all the belts, then we'll just shine them up, give them to our female friends, let them shine them up for us, and maybe we'll just have to go around beating up on each other. There ain't nobody else for us to beat up on. Maybe we'll beat up on you and Brian, whatever. Maybe we'll beat up on Jerry Calhoun just for fun. fine. Maybe we'll just tear this ring down with our bare hands and leave it laying there so nobody else can wrestle. Then we might have to beat up these guys on the concrete or wherever this surface is. You know what I'm saying, Lance Russell?
Hey, Bruno, I don't want to be rude or anything, but you know, you don't have to talk all the time. You could let us do a little commentary.
What if I told you I got paid by the word? Would you believe me?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I believe it. And this is the man who said to me, I'm concise when I talk. I'm concise.
I am, brother. To the point, baby. To the point. Look at this. Speaking of to the point, see this guy in the ring, he was saying earlier how he was a good wrestler, you know. I overheard him talking. He didn't think I was around. He said he was a good wrestler. And you know what? He has a point there. But see, the way he comes his hair, you really can't notice it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, obviously the Bryant Brothers with a major task when you face a couple of guys who are as huge as Big Bubba and Mighty Goliath.
It just gets boring watching this because I'm used to seeing these guys destroy their competition. I mean, the Don Connection got them 4-2 Kane strategies, you understand? So I kind of amuse myself by looking at all these funny-looking people in the crowd because I never seen so many ugly women and bucktooth varmints in my whole life as I do out here today in this audience. I mean, come on. Everybody in this crowd, everybody, I'm talking about every single solitary person in this crowd has buck teeth, Lance Russell. Did you ever notice that? Everyone in the South has buck teeth. You got buck teeth. Why is it that everyone has buck teeth in the South? Tell me. Tell me.
Oh, boy.
Answer me. Why do they all have buck teeth?
Quit it, Bruno. You know you're just sitting here making up stuff and trying to make people mad and doing a good job of it.
They look like a bunch of beavers. They look like they should be gnawing on trees.
Mighty Goliath pounds Robert down on the mat.
He has a name, Robert. Maybe they should wind him up a little bit.
It happens to be Robert and Randy Bryant. Just
cousins of Jerry Bryant, another loser, or what? Tell me. Look at this. Look at this. Here it comes, baby. Here it comes.
Oh. Mighty Goliath off that rope, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Well.
Oh, yeah, baby. What is it up?
We weren't too surprised that the winners were Mighty Goliath and Big Bubba over the Bryants, and the time, what was it?
Time was 3 minutes 54 seconds, and again, overpowered.
The official winners, Big Bubba and Mighty Goliath.
Coming soon, Championship Wrestling presents Super Tour 87 into these fine cities: Memphis, Tennessee; Jackson, Mississippi; Hot Springs, Arkansas; Nashville, Tennessee; Atlanta, Georgia; Chattanooga, Tennessee; Louisville, Kentucky; Bristol, Tennessee; Evansville, Indiana; and Knoxville, Tennessee. It's big and coming soon. Championship Wrestling Super Tour 87. Championship Wrestling is coming to your hometown. Friday, March 20th, Myrtle, Mississippi at the Myrtle High School Gym. Also Friday, March 20th, Lewisburg, Tennessee at Marshall County High. Thursday, March 19th, Ramsey, Indiana at the North Harrison High School. Also Thursday, March 19th, Ripley, Mississippi at Ripley High School. Sunday, March 15th, Fort Knox, Kentucky at the Sadowski Fieldhouse, 3 o'clock match time. Friday, March 13th, Marmaduke, Arkansas, Marmaduke High School. Thursday, March 12th, Litchfield, Kentucky, Grayson County High School. Sunday, March 8th, Jackson Coliseum, Jackson, Tennessee. Friday, March 6th, Haiti, Missouri, Haiti High School. Also Friday, March 6th, Northwest High School, Clarksville, Tennessee. This coming Thursday, Championship Wrestling at the Fairgrounds Arena, Nashville, Tennessee. Wednesday night, a supercard is set for the Evansville Coliseum, Evansville, Indiana. Tuesday night, Super Tuesday, as Championship Wrestling returns to the Louisville Gardens, Louisville, Kentucky. Monday night, it's the Great Showdown at the Memphis Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee. Remember the Great Showdown Monday night in Memphis. Tonight, Championship Wrestling returns to Bowling Green, Kentucky at the Warren East High School. Next Saturday, a supercard in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Don't miss the greatest stars in wrestling. And remember, coming soon, Super Tour 87.
This is going to be a Southern Tag Title match. Jeff and Billy are charged with the responsibility of beating Bubba and Goliath, so downtown Bruno loses that hair, Jeff.
That's right, Lance. I think Bruno's gone a little bit too far. He's put his hair on the line to get a title shot, and there's nothing Billy and myself would better like to see when Bruno's with a bald head.
Ooh, that's right. People love that.
Lance, get ready, because Bruno, this is what you're going to get.
Clip, 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 coming up Wednesday night. World Heavyweight Championship match. It's got to be a dream answered for Soul Train Jones. You'll be in there with Tough Nick Bockwinkel.
How you doing, Lance? Yes.
the World Heavyweight Champ, Nick Bockwinkel, showed his true colors last week. But in Evansville, Nick Bockwinkel will no longer be champion.
Well, good luck to you. That's all I can say. The international champ, Soul Train Jones against Bockwinkel. And then the final match. Idle and Rich, together. On the other side of the ring, can you listen to this? The King, Jerry Lawler, and his partner, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Lance, I'm sure at this point people are saying, is there anybody that you can find as a partner that you can trust? You know, first of all, it's Austin Idle, then Tommy Rich, and now Nick Bockwinkel. I want you to know, Bockwinkel, that I'm gonna pay personal attention to your match there Wednesday night too, brother. And what you did is gonna be stored right in the back of my mind, and I got something for you coming too. But Austin Idle and Tommy Rich, the time for just looking for partners that can hold up their end and not get pinned is over with. I'm looking for partners now that can hurt somebody, that can do some damage, that don't mind what the people think about them. They don't mind coming in there and breaking some bones if they have to. And that's what I've found, Lance, in Bam Bam Bigelow. Idle and Rich, neither one of you ever been in a ring with this guy or anything like him. I can assure you that. Wednesday night, Evansville, Indiana, the hurting's going to start, buddy. Idle, Rich, it's over for you. The King and Bam Bam are going to do you in Wednesday night.
I got to see it.
Hey, Sue, do you believe in magic? Yeah.
Coast to coast, easy to get anywhere. Transcontinental overload, just fly behind wheel.
Soul Train Jones back into the area here. His partner Ed Mott is already climbing into the ring. Referee Jerry Calhoun is there and waiting for their opponents, the Japanese team. Here they come, Tarzan Goto waving the Japanese flag. Their manager Tojo Yamamoto and Mr. Rising Sun Shima. This match will be one fall, 15-minute time limit match. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, will sort it out in here, figure out who's going to be starting for each team. We'll get that Japanese flag passed out of there too, please. Tojo in the corner, kendo stick in hand. Now he has the Japanese flag on the aluminum pole. Referee calls for the bell, and it's going to be Soul Train Jones starting against whom? Tarzan Goto. Goto against Soul Train. Back on the ropes, Tarzan Goto with a chop. Upset Soul Train just a bit. He came looking for Tarzan Goto. Goto back close to the corner and put a foot outside the rope. Goto with a knee to the midsection. He goes for the chop. Soul Train ducked out of the way. Soul Train Jones grabs Goto, whips him into the ropes, catches him with a very good drop kick, and Goto out of the ring, down on the floor. Gonna have to kind of regroup here. Soul Train, great drop kick he put on him. Tojo with an insult or two for Soul Train. Soul Train over. Like he's going to come flying out of that ring after Tojo. He might do it, too. Goto and Soul Train, real strength battle here. Goto yanks him down to the mat. Tarzan Goto makes the tag, and Mr. Rising Sun Shima. Shima with a chop. Soul Train victim of a vicious chop coming off the ropes. Count is at 1 and 2, but Soul Train able to break it up at 2 count. Mr. Rising Sun Shima looked like he almost had him, but just not quite. Soul Train staggered by the right hand. Shima over to the corner, makes the tag. Tarzan Goto runs Soul Train's head into the top turnbuckle. Across the way, tries it again. Soul Train braces, reverses, and it's Goto whose head hits the turnbuckle. Goto bounced into the turnbuckle. Soul Train Jones locks that arm. Feels him out of there with an arm drag. Whoa, drop kick at the 3-minute, 20-second mark. Soul Train Jones had it covered. He got a count of 1. Soul Train makes the tag, and for the first time officially, I think we're seeing Ed Maddox. Wow, Goto unloaded with a powerful chop across the chest. Ed Maddox hit this time by Shima. Mr. Rising Sun, that boot. Maddox trying to battle back. He's on his feet. He's got Shima. He fires him into the turnbuckles. He goes in there after him, and Shima lifts both feet and popped him with a boot right in the throat. Maddox made a tactical error there. Probably should have gone to the corner of the tag on Soul Train, who had a minute or so to rest up. But he went after Shima instead, and he's in trouble now. 4.5 minutes gone. The Japanese team trying to take control of the match. Soul Train Jones in here going against Goto, while Shima has Ed Maddox over on the ropes, and Tojo pounds him with the kendo stick. Look out! From behind, Shima. It's Ed Maddox. They're out here on the floor and on the interview set. Shima with Maddox up in the air. Dropped him down with a pile driver. Goto. Soul Train going at it. Shima around behind him. Shoves the referee down. That's going to disqualify him, I'm almost sure. Yeah. Disqualification on the Japanese team as Shima just threw referee Jerry Calhoun away across the ring. But they're double teaming Soul Train. Here comes Allan West, Lou Winston, Jerry Garmin. Now the Japanese team leaves. Tojo and Goto pounding on Ed Maddox over here with a stick and the flag. Lou Winston over to help him out. So disqualification, the Japanese team is going to lose it. But not much consolation at the moment, as often these disqualifications aren't, for the team of Soul Train Jones and Ed Maddox, who got beat up pretty good there toward the end. But the victory goes to them. The time on it, 5 minutes, 19 seconds. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment. Pretty well taken control of that match and looked like they were on their way to victory. But then, all of a sudden, when Allan had the hunter back in the corner, Bambi jumped in there. Well, that's disqualification right there. So the team of Allan West and Jerry Garmin get themselves a victory by disqualification over the hunter at Don Bass.
On Allan's back, and Allan shook her off, and he was going to bust her one man right then if the hunter hadn't have banged him from behind.
That's right, and that's the way that one turned out. Then it was the Medics going against Big Lou and Soul Train Jones. Big Lou and Soul Train got themselves a victory. The first time they were together as a team. Jerry Bryant, the other half of the Memphis Vice, unable to wrestle with Lou today. So Lou and Soul Train get the victory. Bubba and Goliath, well, they beat the Bryant Brothers. Bryant Brothers stayed in there with them for almost 4 minutes, but Bubba, Goliath, and Bruno ended up getting the victory there. Then Soul Train was back, this time with Ed Maddox in that match against the Japanese we just had a moment ago, Shima and Goto. And Shima and Goto were disqualified in that one when they threw the referee down. So the team of Soul Train and Ed Maddox get the victory.
Yeah, boy, that's all of our time. We'll look for you next week. For Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of Championship Wrestling.